Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about the New York Cubans. Now the New York Cubans began in Cuba, and that's where most of the Negro League teams began making trips, and they would play there in the off season. A lot of times the Negro League teams would match up against the Cuban All-Star teams routinely up until about 1935. And at that point all the different Cuban teams would come together, and then they would join the Negro League full-time as one entity, thus becoming the New York Cubans. They were mostly a Latino team. They did play at historic stadiums like Hinchcliffe Stadium in Paterson, New Jersey, as well as the Polo Grounds, which was in New York. They had competitive teams, but they didn't really capture a league title up until 1947, which was 10 years after they started. In 1947, they did beat the Cleveland Buckeyes, and then they got their first and only championship that year. So even though that year was a high point for the Cubans, as the league folded in 1938, the Cubans would only play 2 more seasons, as we know that seemed to be what happened with most of the Negro League teams. So some of the famous players that came from the New York Cubans were baseball Hall of Famer Martin DiGio, as well as the MLB All-Star Minnie Minoso. So even though the Cubans weren't around for the second half of the century, the impact that they had on baseball was really felt a lot as Latino players became a lot more prevalent in baseball. So that's today's history bite on the New York Cubans. So if you like my content, Black B4U, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and blackb4u.com is the website. Today I have on our 100th anniversary Negro League baseball jersey, which has the 100th anniversary patches on the sleeves, as well as the 9 original teams that played in the Negro League. This is also available on our website. Empowering our future by honoring and preserving our past. This is Kim. Have an amazing day.